He's Kyle.
And that's Justin.
And this is Dudes and Dingers. At the middle school level, we're going to start to introduce some approaches, core concepts, and the foundation of really being able to speak to the athlete and letting them understand what's going on. Specifically on the approach, you've got young kids, we kind of let them swing at everything. This is the age group where you really want to start identifying balls versus strikes, what to swing at and what not to swing at.
Approaches, things like that. This is a group that is determined that they like baseball, they want to keep playing a little bit more competitive. So as the coach, you need to give them more information and start educating them on the game while still keeping a core foundation of creating an environment for them to succeed and have high levels of skill acquisition and skill development.
A couple core concepts we can really start to speak to now are timing, rhythm, and load, and give them drills and ability to kind of feel when you're on time, when you're off time. Bat path and understanding how we can match my bat path to the incoming pitch plane with attack angle and some of the measurables there. And then the last piece is understanding like what should I be doing in order to create damage and create the best contact possible.
Yeah, some of your cues are still going to be swing the bat to do damage, swing hard, match the incoming pitch. You're going to have a gap-to-gap approach so that they're using the whole field. And then you're going to start implementing things like the 6-ball approach on the plate. Some people use 7, but we use 6 in this example. If you have a home plate, it's 6 balls wide, right? So then you can start showing them, if I take 2 balls from the outside part of the plate away, this is the inside for me. If I put those 2 balls back and I take 2 away from the inside, hey, this is the outside part of the plate. And then if you take away the balls on the outside, you have, all right, this is the heart of the plate. Which pitch do you like best? Which pitch was that you swung at? Because you actually have someone on the mound now throwing balls and strikes, and you have a pitcher, as opposed to before you had a machine or an arm catapult or something like that.
And this age group should be of the understanding that my approach is not only to swing at strikes and not swing at balls, but I might do more damage on the inside half of the plate. So balls 1 and 2 are my target area. I might be doing the most damage in the middle of the plate, so 3 and 4 is what I'm looking to swing. And you can get that back and forth between a coach and a player. Where was that last pitch? Should you have swung, should you have not?
Kids are learning, they're starting to understand, but it's important to call out here that it's still external. I see the plate, I'm seeing balls. I haven't thought about what I'm doing as a person yet. I'm getting an approach, timing, I'm starting to learn, and it's still a good environment from there.
For the most part, we are staying external with our cues. We're talking about swing the bat fast, do damage, elevate the ball, put it in the air, match the pitch plane, swing up, things like that. Get connected early if they're of that mindset. So we can start to expand upon our cues while keeping them minimal, but also give them cues that match up to some of those rhythm, timing, approach exercises that we went through the first time.
Yep, and this is a great opportunity to start implementing a small Rolodex of drills that are still self-organization, task-based, but promote good movements for that swing and for that hitter to figure it out what's best for them. Some of these are like bat on the shoulder. This is our first constraint drill. You're going to force the hitter to be in a position to promote good movements and prevent bad movements. You put the bat on the shoulder, on the outside of the shoulder, then you go ahead and you hit different pitch locations. They can move the tee inside, outside, down. Like you said, you want to have a moving ball so you can soft toss, front toss, inside, outside, different things like that.
Those constraint drills really help the guys with a lot of excessive movement that isn't necessarily beneficial to them. If I get a guy who's antsy and is barrel tipping more for the timing and rhythm, but he gets caught, he needs to feel and maybe condense some of those movements to really get connected early, put yourself in a good position to get to the bat.
Yep, and since it is a drill, you're not changing their personal stance, style, rhythm, or how that athlete is moving and going about it that way.
One other one that we like to do here is kind of the PVC pipe drill. So again, it's all about self-organization, letting the athlete figure it out, but really helps them to delineate between pitch locations and how am I going to get there and using my body to tilt over the pitch locations. So we've got video of this, but set up a tee, PVC pipe across the chest, allowing the athlete to make contact with the tee in that PVC pipe while figuring it out and not necessarily having them walk or talk through some of those.
The great thing about that drill is you can do it at home, you can be in a room, all you need is a tee and a 5-foot PVC pipe, and that athlete can start learning how to move, what works best for them, and go from there. Another great one is our rhythm drill. This is another huge self-organization drill. Recommend this daily at practice or anytime you're gonna hit. You're gonna take 5 baseballs and they're gonna hit all 5 of them without stopping. Now, what do I mean by that? You're gonna throw the first one from a soft toss standpoint and they're gonna hit it. And as soon as the hitter hits that ball, they're gonna rewind. And once they're rewind, you're gonna throw them the next ball. And then they're gonna hit, and then they're gonna hit, and then they're gonna hit.
Rapid
now,
fire.
if they mess up, you say, hey, what'd you do? I was off balance. Okay, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna try and get all 5 of them. And then you can get an advance where they're going hit, 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 and then each one you can go faster swing, faster swing, faster swing. And you can see they'll self-organize. It promotes those good movements.
And in this day and age, and specifically with this age group, positive reinforcement with data can really help. You know, like positive reinforcement in the aspect we've got a baseline on you, we've gone through some of these drills, we've put together a plan for you, your bat speed's increased 3 miles an hour. Your attack angle's leveled out more, or you're taking more of a positive approach and matching those pitch planes. These young kids are impressionable. Like you said, they've shown they have a desire to be great in the game. Using data at this age group to positively reinforce and give them that feedback is going to be crucial.
Yep, and lastly, it helps them develop a routine to hit throughout the day. I'm gonna do a drill work, and then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna hit. So now every time they go to practice, because these players wanna get better, they have this routine that they're starting to develop of some good drills that promote good movements.